begin. Legendary Men return.
Hi. Hey. Welcome to the launch party. As you can tell, it's going really well. Nice to see you, Ron.
Thanks for showing up, you jackass.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. It's alright. He had a prior engagement, unfortunately. He was indisposed. And we just sat down and watched the horrible footage that we've created and put on the internet. And I don't know if I'm the only one that's having second thoughts about it.
Possibly.
Probably not. I hope not.
Fuck that. It's every choice.
You're only attached in name only. You don't actually own anything yet. We are now. Welcome to the machine. This is Andy. He hasn't appeared on anything yet.
Until now.
Anything. There's one series up, and we're already fucking machining him up.
We are industrious.
I've got 3 more series sitting on my computer in timelines that have to be edited and uploaded, which I'll try to get to in the next couple of weeks. But I'll go back to work on Monday. I'm really sad about that. So I may cut my wrists and bleed out on the office floor. And
then we will capture a dynamic, groundbreaking new hit single, and what will we call it?
No, just shoot some footage of my dead body and put an R.E.M. song on it. I'll go to the supply closet and I'll do the dirty dangle and you can just... Anyway,
Hey, do man, make sure you doesn't write a suicide note and just single somebody out that doesn't have anything to do with it.
It's gonna be you.
So at some point, we do actually talk about video games. This is our first ever podcast. I'd like to say we're coming to you live, but that would be
I enjoy that this is warts and all. There is no, 50 grand studio and like headsets and see-through screens and I've seen that.
What are you talking about, man? My study is awesome. Spent a lot of money on my gaming PC that's not actually that good at video. No, it is really
My media center is like a 6-year-old second-hand heap of shit, so...
I have a laptop.
I'm recording this on work equipment.
with an entry-level GoPro.
It's an Audi brand GoPro. It's a glow.
What is it? It's a GoPro GoPro.
No, it's got on the side of it. Proceed skillfully.
So, because it's our first ever podcast, we did actually have some ideas planned for what we were going to panel discuss tonight. Rommel was in charge of that, given the deleterious condition of his absence.
Fucking bang up job, buddy. By the way, sorry to interrupt.
Top job, mate.
I think we might go ahead. Look, I don't want to exclude Rommel, but tough it is he's not here, and when in Rome, let Rommel forget.
Just leave him in a bathhouse, he'll be alright.
Oh man.
Tell me before we get into any panel discussion, what should we introduce ourselves? Because at this stage, we're just voices attached to nothing. Adam's going to get up and take it out.
I'm just going to cat wrangle. Come here.
Oh, there's nothing in that bag that she can hurt, man. It's just my work bag.
That's all good.
She comes to the office. Hit the cat goes to work.
It is a children's
Anyway,
Dude, settle down. It's just an hour.
you earned it. Anyway,
From my belly, you've earned it.
what the fuck's your name, mate?
Alright, well, I'll begin. I'm Tim. I'm this guy. I have a penchant for, I don't know, any sort of game that has... Well, yeah, there's that. So, yeah, it's egregiously regarded for an obtuse vernacular, but at the same time, I love using the word fuck enormously because it's very cathartic and it makes me feel good. Particularly when gaming. Now, unlike the other guys, I actually have a wife and several progeny who I adore, but the only downside, video games are somewhere down here on the ever-growing list of priorities and responsibilities. So in order to get my gaming in, everyone's in bed. Wife is asleep, children are all asleep, and I'm there with my headphones on and only one channel of the fucking dual stereo headphones work. So, I'll be playing Dead Space, be rocking through a corridor. There's a little noise, I'm like, man, it's nothing. Oh, Rapey McRapey, he jumps out. I nearly hit the roof, and then eventually, like several hours later, I sneak into the bedroom quietly, and my wife is already awake, and looks at me. And even though she's awesome, there's a little part of me that's like, when I got scared, that woke her up. And she's probably angry at that. So anyway.
Tim's got the sad dad demographic covered.
I can give you useful tips about how to play video games when you've got 3 children, an awesome wife, and a job that you're not really that much trouble for that.
Part 2, destroying the evidence.
So, cheers. Andy?
Yeah, I'm Andrew. I'm just here because the call's name will come. But no, I've been gaming since I was 5 years old, 6 years old. Yeah, still got my original Master System from back in '88. Yeah, love FPS games, love Japanese games, love Street Fighter the bits.
Honey Pod.
Why not?
Japanese games. It's a game. There's a score.
It's a dating simulator.
I love Leatherman. I love panties. No. And I'm single. Yeah, but seriously, no, I don't know. I just love gaming, love hanging out with these guys, and every time, we're around each other, we're playing games especially, we just talk a bunch of shit and get a whole stack of laughs. I mean, we were playing The Last of Us last week, and we were just fucking...
Feels?
Yeah,
this is what happens when you have kids. You don't get to enjoy the feels from video games. You have real life feels.
Well, basically, like Nick was playing through it, and because I've already played through it several times, I was just talking shit the whole time and just making him laugh and just ruining the mood.
Yeah.
It was good fun.
Go here, man, Dad. You sent me that way, I don't know. Should be heaps good.
You have to learn.
One of mine is basically what I came up with that day. I'm not listening to you anymore. Fuck off out of my house.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
I'm done. I'm just going nuts.
I got nothing to say, man. I said it all on the YouTube page. I'm Nick. I basically am an asshole. That's what I think of the group. Anything good somebody's got to say, I have something equally horrible to say in response. There'll be a lot of that. Most of the wording on the YouTube page that you'll see, I did in 5 minutes before Andy and I left to come here. Tim's description started out as being $6 words, $sign. But I thought he'd get mad, so I changed it. That's the sort of thing I do. Thank you.
Sorry.
Thanks, man.
And that's a part-time Viking.
You notice a weird dynamic between Tim and I. It's because he's my older brother and he's kind of a fuckhead sometimes.
It's true. I am kind of a fucking
But I'm sure that's
job done.
Part-time fucking.
Full-time fuckhead.
There's salads.
Yeah! You need to put Asian Sunny's name. Watch the troll. Genuine! Did you say genuine? This is over again. Again, been playing games since I was a little kid. We're all into our 30s now, so we're that crowd.
We're not that old, though.
Fucking you are.
No.
You got 3 kids, man. You're old as shit.
No. You're only as
I come
old.
around, they get bigger. I'm like, oh, fucking out of here. The future belongs to them, and I'm not up to that.
I'm sorry, darling. I do love you. I know you watch this at some point.
Nah, they're cool.
They are. They're awesome kids. And in actual fact, sorry to digress and sort of dive in, but I think it's worth noting that I am a pretty awesome dad. One, because my kids aren't dead yet. Two, they're not horrible little assholes. I'm doing something right. They're actually more than sufficient.
Part of the year over here.
There's more than sufficient intellectual aptitude and cognitive ability. They're really awesome kids. But my middle son is he's 2.5. He's already playing classic Sonic the Hedgehog, and he's actually not
Does he do
bad.
that? Does he do that thing where like kids do that with the control pad? You stand there and go, "You better not fucking do that again."
He does that a little bit. I don't get vociferously angry about it like you fucking. No, I don't tell you, but it's really cool, like as a dad, to be able to sort of, I mean, in a way, pass it on to the next generation and be able to share something like that. You know, my daughter's 9 now, and she's a real big bookworm, much like I am, but she really enjoys games as well, even though most of what she plays tends to be like Harry Potter and stuff. But she does play Animal Crossing as well, so.
No, I mean, I got a Pokemon tree there.
Yeah, she's got.
Look at it wild. Did you get her Animal Crossing or did I get her Animal Crossing? I'm a good dad. My kids aren't dead. For reference, these are infringement notices from docs. Child services notice to a
Rating.
So if you hadn't picked up, I am a deadbeat uncle, I know. I don't know how old they are, the names are interchangeable. They're more or less the same size, so it's just like, you, kid. Kid 2. And you know you're not kid 2. Yeah, if they do that, it's over, man. They're not getting Christmas presents. They'll just get a threatening.
Well, that's if you ever watch this, there you go, John, that's why.
That's why you got that threatening note for Christmas, so you better not fucking do that shit again. Control pad, press the goddamn button. It doesn't have fucking your... Actually, no, sorry, that's completely off topic, but that's something that's weird, and now that's an actual thing. If you've got a Wii, you can be that kid and it actually does something, and that's why I hate the Wii. Anyway, that's me. Adam, you probably got a pretty good idea of what I'm about now. There's Adam, done.
You gotta stand behind the kid with a leather belt and just hulk up every time the kid.
You know how I wrote on the I wrote on the description where I put, you know, No Thumbs Gaming is, you know, X, Y, Z. You know, yours says we're gonna try to like a word in edgewise. That's not tonight.
No. It's in my goddamn house.
It'll be weeks from now when you come to me and you go, please man, I've got to be on it. I need to be heard. I'll just continue to crush you under my jackboot. Media autocracy, no.
It's a military boot crushing him in the face over and over.
And it's got that logo on it.
It's just the bottom of it.
I designed that logo.
Great logo. So,
He can do the title cards though, which are really, really good.
I can.
and I was impressed because I've got very limited technical ability.
Fuck all. Sorry.
It's true. I'm a minor participant at best, even though I think Bear was relying on me to be something much more.
Yeah, and you disappointed me in every possible way. You brought nothing to the table. You yelled at me. I tried to have an interesting monologue over Streets of Rage 2, and you just came in like, because you had a couple of beers and it was full volume right in my ear, and I looked at that footage the other day and went, can't use this. And there's actually a point in the capture where I go, fucking shut up, man.
So now that you understand the dynamic of our group, we are No Thumbs Gaming. We will introduce Rommel as a special mystery guest star. Next time,
Just superimposing your head like there, just really bad cut out of his head. I'll just stick it in there on a slug a little bit. What do you think, Rob?
the old woman has like classic 50s driving 3D glasses from Zombies Ain't My Neighbors.
Dude, you're gonna go down to the fucking lake.
The back of Rommel's head. Mr. Summers, Mr. Summers.
What is this picture in here, Jones? No, my parents.
This has become everything we said it wasn't going to be. That was me.
I was about to introduce myself.
Well, before you do that, I'm just going to go and flick my laptop because I'm pretty sure it's about to go into.
You better set your
power options never do anything.
So while the old bear is there,
We run a tight
power
fucking ship.
options, we might briefly segue to Adam, so Adam can introduce himself. You won't be able to see him maybe because Bear might be right in the.
No, I'm outside of it. You might be able to see my ass.
Shift over there. One up. Represent.
There we go.
Oh, yes. I'm going to do that. Sorry. My bad. I hope you didn't see that.
While I've got fucking Unicron in my face here.
Fuck you, I've lost weight. Not Orson Welles, goddammit.
Feel sad. Your body lost you.
Now I'm self-conscious.
Oh, you got a binge.
Where's that? Oh, wait, I only bought 2 chocolate bars, so I already ate them.
So yes, I am Ads. I've been gaming since I was probably about 5. I still have my original Texas Instruments TI-99, which was my very first computer.
It's got a fucking box, man.
Yeah.
The box is complete.
He's even got the manual.
I've got everything in there, plus a couple of cards.
These two are into the gross false economy that is retro game trading.
Yeah.
Buying and selling. It's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, but like Andy's
It's a nightmare.
No, if I tried to go and buy Earner 7s on eBay, that just cost me $300. That game's balls. That's the definition of a false economy. This is a shit product and I paid top dollar for it. It's like buying Beats headphones.
I'm not.
The shit that
I'm
don't
not
work.
denying that it's a false economy. I'm saying it's a great false economy. I'm
You're part of
happy
it.
you're part of
You're
it.
part of the problem. Well, we'll get it. Yeah, we're.
I am the solution.
Okay. I'm a bit of a hypocrite there. I'm basically a part of the problem of modern gaming, but we'll get into that another time.
Oh, it seems like you know retro games. You mean Twilight Princess?
I can sit in my cupboard collecting dust until I'm like a 75-year-old man. I'm like, oh my god, Twilight Princess, fuck yeah, that's so good here!
I bought a case of that the other day. I've got a case and a manual for $50.
No game.
No game. It's a fucking steal.
Well, great false economy, man. Super great. I did not
cardboard and paper.
I've just spent 3 hours worth of work on a train case and a manual.
It's a fucking steal.
Economy.
I've just got to work another
What
4.5
are you
days
doing
to
that?
afford the deal.
Where's the manual and go, yeah, sick, now I know the buttons to press to play fucking nothing.
No. When collecting,
I think you might be done, Adam.
make a complete product and then fucking you're set. I mean, you know, what you're gonna do now is just find a loose fucking disc floating around.
You know you can buy it on Virtual Console.
But see, what Andy's profit
We're never gonna see eye to eye.
Andy's profit scheme is sort of like a pyramid scheme in that it's fucking retarded. Because he's essentially going to go out and find a corporeal, tangible, physical copy of the game to pair with his $50 cardboard and paper combo. Then he's going to wrap it all up and he's going to put on it and say, oh, this is steal, super rare, lol, only $500 AUD. And every single person on the internet is going to look at you and tell you you're fucked.
Come on, mate, someone will buy it.
Oh, mate, look,
Virtual
you're completely missing the point.
We've lured Andy here just to test things off him again. This is the whole point tonight.
To be fair,
you're fucked, mate. Stop
To
buying
be
that.
fair, to be fair.
Stop buying Earner 7s. So wrong. He's got the get smart fucking secret entryway that goes in and it's just wall to wall Earner 7s. Oh, so beautiful.
I can't control my limbs.
Oh, dude, every one of his limbs is in business for itself. He's just like, let's go! Anyway, look, I have a point to make about retro trading. Actually, that's a good segue. You're talking about something that's not dumb shit. There's going to be a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah.
You can not watch it,
Well,
right?
that entire collection over there, that is 95% of it over there. So 95% of it. It has taken me probably 2.5 odd years to get that photo of it. Yeah, we'll
grab
put a photo up. We'll add it on to the end.
And edit mark number 8.
No bullshit.
Right, so, I mean, obviously, Adam, you've been collecting for a while. How much, like, you know, mummy asking, how much money, like, for the viewers?
How many $1,000
Did he make it rain, and how much of it did you spend?
Stop doing that.
This is my 7 and 3 man.
Well,
No,
yeah,
I'm sorry, you just got shafted there, Jay.
You should say, here's my pay fee.
Oh, you know what? It's mine too. I'm not even kidding.
It's all over. It's all over. We have 3 views on the first episode at this point. There's going to be no views on this because everybody's cut wires to what's going on in that one episode going, oh, these fucking idiots. I'm not watching this.
Hang on,
Hang on, cut 2 bits together on the bits.
But that's heaps better. Everybody that knows us is just going to go, oh, who's this? Hear the voices or see this and just go, fucking close.
Everybody who knows us is just going to be like, no, I don't know them. They don't know us anymore. It'll be
It's like
this.
laptop bin.
Maybe it's like Paul didn't come tonight. He like sniffed it out and he's like, I'm not coming. He knew. He just had this like quantum leap. No, I don't think it's called quantum leap.
Medium?
Quantum leap. What's that?
No, the one with the one.
That's Dennis Quaid.
No, the one where he touches. The one where he touches. No, that's Scott Bakula. Quantum leap. Scott Bakula.
Are you sure Dennis Quaid was in an episode?
No, he was in Independence Day.
That's
I'm a pilot.
That's Randy Quaid.
Oh, it is Randy Quaid. Yeah, Randy Quaid not acting at all. In Independence Day, turned up to the set. He'll just be Randy Quaid. I'm pilot.
Well, I'm sure there was an episode of Quantum Leap with Dennis Quaid, and he did the Quantum Leap, and he was like him.
was the only one that did the
No, but then he was in the body of a pregnant woman, and it was like this weird, surreal thing where he was like a dude but going through the experiences of a pregnant woman. And just like, why would you make a show about that?
I don't know that was Quantum Leap. That might have been a video we watched
Twilight
in
Zone?
Health in high school. Maybe it's
No, I
Twilight
remember.
Zone, but
It was fucking Dennis Quaid.
this is the worst. I'm
Right,
sorry.
Anyway, back on topic.
Yeah, the one,
retro
I know, the one where he
Sorry.
touches, the one where he touches people and he sees how they die. Ron will have one of those. He had one of those premonitions. The
What are you talking about? Roll, man.
Yeah, he's like,
What's that 90 movie where he becomes pregnant?
Get out. That movie's fucking Get Out.
When Tim was just talking about, that's all I could picture.
Does my
body
just ask you?
No, but seriously.
Where did it grow? He doesn't have a womb. And no, we're not talking about Junior. We're not talking about Junior. That's podcasting another day where it's just
Nothing
me
is off limits and only tangentially related to video games.
Alright, so seriously.
Right.
You know what I was talking about the Twilight Princess, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I got the case manual, pristine knit, $50. Get a loose disc, $20 to $30. Put it together, it's worth $150. So fuck you.
This is the worst get rich quick scheme I've ever heard.
Get rich.
But the thing is,
Slowly. The YouTube viewership, avoid eBay user tag, Andy gonna make it rain 226.
You know, when the arse falls out of it, and it probably will, I don't know.
Oh, it will.
And retro gamers hate me now. That's okay. I'll be that guy. Or retro game traders hate me. I could be on one of them Facebook ads. Retro game traders hate me. He knows the secret. This one weird trick. This one weird trick to buy a fucking Twilight Princess manual for $50. When the arse falls out of this market, you're going to be standing in an alley somewhere with a jacket and just be like, fucking earnest there.
But the thing is, I fucking play them.
Oi, I got an original copy of E.T. for fucking Atari.
Hey kids, you want to buy some Snow Bros?
That guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah, but people are paying like $200 for a loose card. No, but there's
That's landfill ET.
So there's a documentary about that man, and they pull ETs out of the ground. You know documentaries.
The worst part, they still work.
They probably don't work. They've been under shit and fucking dead bodies for 30 years.
It's E.T. It will find a way.
Finds a way to be shit beyond its own grave.
Boiling hot.
You bring up an interesting discussion. Like it'd be interesting to know how many people that collect at the scale that you two do, how many of them actually enjoy it? How many of them don't just sit there and look at it and go, fucking pay $200 for that? It's, well, the shit Mega Man and I bought it and now everyone wants it.
No, people do that. People would have, my wings here, right? People would knock out that middle wall and that would be Sega. Literal, that's it, Sega.
Oh, I've seen some good setups. Oh, there is stuff going around.
It does look really good when you've got a complete set. It looks brilliant. But I'm sorry, I'm not going to spend a quarter of a fucking mortgage on like something. Well,
real world, grown-up problems, mortgages, and video games.
I read for the rest of my life as it is, and I'm not going to afford to buy Ernest Evans. This is it. This is the whole podcast.
You'll never have me.
He's just trailing away.
Come back.
Like, if I won so many freaking billions, I just feel like, yeah, just go nuts.
Ernest Evans, I'll buy every copy.
I would have to
Corner the market.
You've got like your Aladdin style cave of wonders. It's just Ernest Evans everywhere.
I don't have to
Touching you first.
You walk.
Wait, it's not that bad.
It is a bad game. We're going to do Ernest Evans because we've talked about it a lot. That'll be coming up soon. I don't know how long Ernest Evans will go because I can't get past the first level. I just keep rolling into swine. That's such great intentions. Like, we're gonna talk about real issues that gamers face today. No, Ernest Evans.
Hey, all gamers have to deal with that Fallout, even you.
Ernest Evans is like an early version of Quap.
It is. Proto-Quap. It's Quap with a plot.
Guys, let's make a game about Indiana Jones. No, you can't talk about it. Let's call him Ernest Evans and make all of his limbs operate independently of each other.
He's dead set Final Fantasy Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like Sega in Japan were just like, fuck.
What if we take Indiana Jones
They couldn't handle it.
and like one of the guys from Village lines up and like a chicken and like
Is the chicken there because its limbs are mostly in pieces?
yeah, they do.
Maybe put it back together and be like,
I didn't think it through that.
that was a chicken pantomime.
We can rebuild it. We have to do
We can rebuild it.
I don't want to spend too much.
Fuck it up.
68 man,
16-bit man.
Oh, dude.
I'm done. You guys.
More back to retro gaming. So we've touched on already briefly.
Yeah, like to give an idea, that March, that was probably 2.5, 3 years all up. That was focused
Solely and wholly,
because it is like 10 odd years that I've had all that. So it
I
was
really wish you could see it. It is quite an epic.
We'll get it far out.
I think I would.
We'll do a fucking. At some point, we'll do a cribs. Be that corner, your old man's, your corner of games, your old man's place, and just nothing at my house. I'll just be like, my 65
Your
inch
copy
TV.
of Twilight Princess
Yeah.
dangling in front of me.
It hasn't even got a book in.
It's got a book and it's got fucking Master Quest. Oh, it is just a pre-order one.
Look at his face. Look at the 4 bars.
I'll have Yeezy Sunnies and I'll just be like, I don't know what.
Do you want this today?
Wait, I should probably. I should probably disclaim. I don't care what anyone spends their fucking money on. If you want to spend $400 on Ernest Evans, that's your fucking dumb mistake, mate. But it just, I don't see. Feel free to call my research into question. I haven't researched it. We're just firing off them. But anecdotally, I haven't seen the kind of numbers that would suggest that the people engaged in the retro game marketplace are actual players. it seems like a lot of it is just the trading side of it. I mean, which is fine if that's what you do. But it prices me out of that market. Like if I want to go, I'd love to get an old 64 deck and an original copy of Mythical Ninja 64. Right. That game is my jam. You can't find it, or you can, but it costs an absolute mint. And now it's just like, well, what do I do? And I want to play that game again, but it's prohibitively expensive. I'll go on emulate. Fuck you, you can't emulate. Emulate's the face. You're like, you should buy me Mythical Ninja 64. So, that is oh man. We're not getting into that. That is I love that game. It was one of those games. It was pretty old by the time I played it, but it just came out of nowhere. I rented it because I literally played everything else that they had. So I rented it out and played it, and I didn't think there was much to it, and just 20 minutes in, you're climbing up Mount Fuji, and it's just dumb shit is just exploding out of it that doesn't make any sense, and it's the most Japanese experience one can have, short of going to Japan or Neko Nation. Thing Rumble goes to, just full of weeaboos. And it was amazing, and I just remember these games, things like that, and Banjo-Kazooie. I'd love to go back and play them as they were. I know you can get them on various digital re-releases and stuff, which is fine. But I do understand the charm of doing it on the system that it was on, because I had those experiences as well. Yeah, and I'd like to go back and do that again, but man, it frustrates me how expensive it is, and so I get the hairs go up on the back of my neck, and I get angry, and I go, these fucking people just buying this shit and buying and on selling without actually enjoying the enjoying the piece of art. I don't know how I feel about referring to your games as art. I guess I have to. Enjoying it. Yeah. Anyway, enjoying it for what it is, and I can't enjoy it for what it is because this thing exists. That I'm like, well, I can do that, or I can put new tires on my car.
Hashtag grown-up problem.
I like choice kids as much as the next guy, but it's starting to become a bit of a problem. They're happening when I don't mean to. I'm like, oh shit.
You've touched on something really good there, and I think it's really relevant for the retro gaming discussion. There's two things there. One is the nostalgia factor, which I think is what drives a lot of the price up. Yeah. How much are you willing to bet? Like, I remember years and years ago, I think maybe when Andy and Nick were even still finishing off their HSC together, high school certificate for
we went to high school together, except we went to bad high school where there were drugs and people with mega adult problems.
Yeah, it was sweet.
But even back then, we'd gone through, we'd reached the end, I suppose, the tail end of the PlayStation era. We were on the PS2 and Xbox, and shock horror, I had somehow missed or absented myself completely from the enormous awesomeness of Symphony of the Night. Now, I was lambasted critically and just, I had these guys both.
You fucking deserved it.
and fair enough, because that's good. Thanks, guys. But the guys took turns, vehemently entertaining to me. The greatness of the game, it was everything you loved about Metroid, everything you loved about Castlevania. It was a fucking great game. I should buy it. And eBay did exist back then, for better or for worse for me, I suppose. But even then, it was like $200 back then. Now this is going back 10 years.
What did you pay for yours then?
Oh man, I got mine from EB Games.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got it back in the day.
Yeah. Whereas for the rest of us that missed out on, I suppose, some of these quintessential gaming experiences, you got to pay top dollar if you want to play it. However, bastard that I am with, mouths to feed and whatever else, went, oh, sweet, it's on Xbox Live for a tenner. Sweet, now I get to enjoy it. Do I get to enjoy it authentically? No. But near enough is good enough sometimes when, grown-up problems.
Oh man, in many ways it's actually better.
Well, they do enhancements to the original game and you don't have to fuck around with memory cards.
Well, you don't need to blow in a fucking car.
Like, dude, that's such a huge part of the experience.
It works now.
Okay, we had different methods. Everyone's got their own method of getting dust out of their cartridge. Sorry, I like to get it.
Sensual.
And then we
But I
fuck,
think
and then we fuck with the cartridges anyway and pull one side of them up and watch one go through the goddamn wall. Yeah. What you
But that touches on the second thing, and I think it relates to any sort of physical media, whether it's, I'm like this with books, I know a lot of people are like this with music, or and particularly with video games, is it always comes down to this like a fetishistic level that, if I can't hold it and feel it in my hands, because this, it leads into...
Don't do that again.
Jeffrey!
Why are you on me?
But I think it leads into a discussion maybe we'll have in another podcast about DRM.
Oh, no, it's
Maybe not. I have, but I have my own
shit.
Yeah, I have my own personal grievances about it, because if I'm paying for a game, at the end of the day, it should be mine. I want to play whatever the fuck I want, and you can't tell me suddenly, access restricted because our server's down or whatever all shit is. So I miss out on things like the WoW experience or fucking Diablo 3 or whatever else.
The WoW experience is
a job. It's a second job.
click,
Come home,
Crash.
have a job.
click, crash.
So WoW, everyone that plays WoW just
Leave the game going in the
like, comment,
background.
subscribe if you like WoW. Like, comment, subscribe if you like WoW, and you now hate us a lot.
I'm sorry, Turbo, Ed, you guys are awesome. I know you play WoW.
We have just completely lost that. Well, how many subscribers does WoW have at the moment?
We don't have any. We've got Tim's wife. So I don't think she's going to unsubscribe because we hate it on WoW. You really, the DRM thing, man, is it? It's nothing new to sit here and rag on DRM because everybody knows it's shit, but everybody also knows it's just part of the gaming landscape now because you've got to take the buck. But what you touched on, but that's part of the problem, and that's me.
Well,
I'm part of the problem. I pre-order, I buy the season pass.
Yeah.
Before the game comes out, and then Arkham Knight comes out, and it doesn't work properly on PC, and I go, well, I didn't pay full price for it anyway. I get all up, it cost me $40 for a less than scrupulous, possibly Russian Steam key. Well, that's fine. Thanks, Putin. That's why I'm only part of the problem, and not going to the problem. But you...
I am liking this thumbs no.
No, I go and play fair with fish.
You said this wasn't going to happen, it's happening. The thing that you've the thing that you've touched on that's interesting is you've sort of alluded to it, but in terms of something that I was thinking about a bit in thinking a lot about the retro game market is it worth buying games now to sort of is it worth hanging on to them now? Will they have that kind of value in the future, or will it all just be a bit of a joke because they're just getting punched out in such a huge quantity today? And to that end, how does that then affect games that are always online? Like in 5 years or whatever, it's not cost effective to run those servers anymore. What do you do with those games? Does somebody just run a hack server and you point your IP address at that?
That's usually what happens.
I mean,
a lot of the big stuff, people just run private servers.
Okay.
So...
I mean, what was it like? Was it Final Fantasy on PlayStation 3, Realms on...
Oh, yeah, Realm Reborn,
yeah, I mean, the service on that are down, Fantasy Star, Dreamcast,
That's still cranking.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought they shut that down.
Oh, they shut it down, but like people just hacked up servers and went...
And yet, technically, they could see the arts out of it for it.
Oh yeah, because you're in violation of the EULA.
Yeah.
So...
But then you paid for your game, and now you can't play it for
that's where
circumstances beyond your
it's the
control.
same as Windows.
Moving on.
Windows is okay. I like Windows.
This is
we wouldn't be
stuff that I've had to learn.
I'm not one of those Linux guys, I
work with those Linux guys. They're okay. I'm not going to talk about work.
No, it is one of those things I have had to learn from
I like my job and the people I work with.
Is basically it's the same as buying a Windows license. You buy the license to use the software, which is just.
And I a consumer of electronic goods.
Boils my blood.
Fucking horse shit. I pay for it. I should be able to use it until I'm an 80-year-old fucking octogenarian with a busted hip and cancer in my face.
Well, that's the thing, man.
I know that's not conducive to the perpetual growth business model or whatever that most AAA game makers manufacture and plan their whole business subsidiaries on, but fuck commerce, man. I paid for it. I want to be able to play this shit in 10 years when I've got time because my children are older.
Well, that brings us to another point that I have been noticing lately.
And Uncle Nick sent me out on a beer run game. You still do that shit with the control pad? Yeah. You get my shit. We play with our minds now, Uncle Nick. Fuck. Hook it up to me.
And then the next Christmas he brings them all a copy of fucking Ernest Evans.
Ernest Evans again! Ernest Evans again! What the hell's wrong with you, Uncle Nick? You fucking blind.
I lose the control.
On another note, look how coffee I am.
That brings us to the point that I've completely lost now. What the hell was it? DRM.
Your cat looks like Hitler.
Hitler cat.
Well, I might interject briefly. So, Andy's got a pretty fucking respectable retro gaming collection. Ads has got one as well. Bear and I, not so much, but I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with mine because I've still got my PS1, I've got my PS2, I've got my old Xbox, which is not hacked, but definitely has some special software on it, and my 360. So, for me, like, I've still got, oh my god, original Final Fantasy 17 fucking original, not platinum, the original fucking release. Yeah, that still works.
I need a booklet for that.
But because I don't get to go back and play these games all that often because I haven't necessarily got the same time that I used to, but the controllers are fucked and I can't be asked going on eBay buying new controllers anytime soon.
Man, I'll hook you.
Sweet. So problem solved.
Fucking push it, don't get into that. But then you gotta buy her at 7. You get the first 3 lives for free.
First you get a taste and then you get the rest.
So this is, I suppose, the predicament I find myself in. I've got all these great new shiny games. I've got the Mass Effect trilogy and I bought all of the DLC for it. And I haven't been through and played it again. I've got the Dead Spaces, I've got fucking Call of Duties, and I haven't got heaps of games, but I've got some choices, and I've got Lollipop Chainsaw. I don't care what anyone says, that game's fucking awesome.
What Call of Duty do you have?
Warfare?
1 and 2.
And 3.
And 3? What do we play, man?
I don't know.
Shit.
Problem solved. Moving on.
No, but we can play it. Just... No, I'm gonna.
We can play and make those out in a set.
Why don't we fucking play in a set?
That has brought the point back. Games are becoming too easy.
Yes. Definitely.
I know that has been done.
A bit of a jumping off point. We weren't going anywhere near that. But whatever, we're there. Yeah, let's go.
Call of Duties.
If we can.
Call of Duty has become press X to win.
That is a perfect. That was just ripped to shit. It was
it's such an emotional.
Yeah, but it's a fucking pathetic. Nah, nobody. I didn't see anybody take that seriously. The only time I saw that snippet was just people taking the piss out of Call of Duty. Like this is what games are now. Pay X to pay respect, but. It had to be a joke. Surely it had to be a joke. They had to, someone there went, I'm gonna do this, watch this, pay X to pay respect, press X to pay respect. And they just put it in there. Just to sort of, I'm projecting all over that. That's way too meta for fucking Activision.
It's gonna create a paradox, isn't it?
Scott Bakula just rocked up.
It's great. What are you doing here?
It's great. It's fucking Scott Bakula. Look up Quantum Leap. It's fucking Scott Bakula. Fucking Scott Bakula. Scott goddamn Bakula. I want to meet that guy.
Who he is.
I want that dude.
Scott Bakula. We're getting
Well, we might fit out so as to make editing, I suppose, easier.
No, this is all going to be one thing, man. We're good.
Yeah, it's good.
This is just complete stream.
Well, okay.
Oh, wait, I've got to upload this shit. Alright, we'll call it there.
Well, the intention was, camera's still rolling all, but we might wrap this up, make this our first inaugural episode. Thanks for not showing up wrong. and maybe think about what we'll cut in.
I love you guys.
So, we have been No Thumbs Gaming.
Rare Thumbs Cook Tea. It's just a fun name. Fun to do this.
And maybe as our special little sign off, let's just, what are you playing at the moment,
At the moment, I am actually back into Dwarf Fortress.
Nice.
It
Fair?
is- you leave it for so long, and you're like, yeah, I'll just have 5 minutes.
Yeah, then it becomes an addiction.
It just becomes an addiction.
Yeah, pretty much. That's studio now.
You ruined the creative process.
There is
Stop censoring my art!
There is
studio.
What are you playing?
I play video games, man, for facts.
And we just lost. Yeah.
It's
Current fan is. Fuck.
kind of fair now.
I used to be a fan.
It's true!
Not on the smack.
Graffiti vandal.
I was playing Borderlands 2 again because fucking got to have his say.
Sorry, you want sorry.
Shit.
They're explaining.
Borderlands 2 with a couple of dudes. Well, I'm playing with Rommel, but he finds weird shit on Steam and just gets balls deep into it for about a month. You don't see him, you don't hear from him. He's like, oh man, you gotta play this game. And then he plays like,
It's called Honeypot.
yeah, it's like, this is the fucking weirdest shit. It's space Minecraft. I don't know what anything is. You made a space shit that's a giant dick Rommel. How is this a game? He's like, oh, it's free to play. Anyway, I played Borderlands 2 with a mate from work. And yeah, as we mentioned, I started playing The Last of Us again with Andy. And he got really angry because I still hadn't beat it ever. And I bought that shit when it came out. So that's the kind of gamer I've evolved into. Buy it brand new, still haven't beat it when it's $30 at EB. Buy it again because they do a game of the year edition. Also, buy a game you hate because it's on sale on Steam.
Out of 7.
Buy it at 7. X6.
Andy, what's taking your time up at the moment?
Princess.
The manual.
I can't trying to find the disc. No, but seriously, I started playing Resident Evil 5 finally. I've actually got Xbox Live now, and I was playing it co-op with a mate, and I was just amazed how good the game is, because if you play it by yourself, it's fucking
Terrible.
It's fuck, basically, for lack of a better word. Fuck.
Fuck. We didn't catch that out of 7.
I'm really enjoying it, man. It's crazy. It's so much fun.
Bear and I, when he first got it, Bear and I played a fair bit of it co-op, and it was like with a human partner. Yeah, it was fucking great. It was
So that's what the head shake was for.
Yeah.
Don't solo it.
Don't solo. Don't 1v1 me.
I still don't rate it as highly as 4.
Nah.
But,
4 was like pinnacle of the series, right?
yeah, I mean...
Wow.
Getting started.
Let's not say things that aren't factually correct.
Okay. Sorry, let me just cut in here and explain why everybody just groaned a lot. Tim's a diehard of the original Resident Evil.
I don't know what happened. Barry, where's Barry?
We don't need that.
Probably.
Edit.
No.
Stop. See, this is why nobody hangs out with you.
I got him a Barry mug for his 30.
And I got him a shirt with a sandwich and Jill's face on it.
That's how much I love Resident Evil. Fucking
Yeah, Tim's a diehard of that because he's got a super throbbing nostalgia hard on for it.
It was great. It was essentially the B movie of video games, and we grew up on shitty fucking horror movies and awesome Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, and it was just like sort of like the melding of those into this awesome game. And that's why it's fucking amazing. But yeah, I do have a pretty big nostalgia banner for it.
Oh, GameCube remake for the win.
I've got to agree that 1 and 2 were probably my favourites in the series.
There's something I have to say here, but we'll leave it for another episode. So,
I'm done.
red fight, yeah?
Yeah, it's choice.
Sweet.
Go amongst it. Just don't solo it.
But now that I have friends, it's more fun.
No light, solo, yellow. Fuck up.
Friends outside of me.
Just punch yourself in the face.
You want to, you want just soloing it out, yeah? You just find all the green herbs you can.
Don't you give up!
Just gonna stand there and get shot and use every last fucking one of them. I'll take your ammo too.
Yeah.
Just eat it.
No, but seriously, I'm really enjoying it. I mean, like, that and I've just started playing Modern Warfare 3 online again. PS3 for the win. Fucking good fun, man. Very frustrating at times.
What game isn't?
But that's very true. Anyways, what do you reckon?
As I said before, I'm really digging Lollipop Chainsaw at the moment. It's everything I wanted in a game. It's like, well, at least I suppose a fun game. Like, I don't have to think about it. It's hilarious. You get to play the skimpily clad cheerleader. Oh, sexism, but you know what? She's not real. We don't expect women to look like her. It's just fun. She's a fucking airhead, which is hilarious. She has her boyfriend's head on her ass, which is also hilarious. And you get to fight a Viking metal, like, zombie demon thing. Like,
It's weird.
it literally cites the influences for each of the music-related bosses. And the Viking metal one, they cite Bathory and Enslaved, which are basically one of the two favorite bands ever. So, naturally, it was fucking awesome. Outside of that, I'm toying with the idea of going back and trying to do a speed run of Super Meat Boy.
Don't do it, man.
Fuck
Don't do it, man.
I would rather have some to get.
Do you repeat yourself? That is the question you have to
Oh,
ask.
it took me a long time to make that banner that says it's just a fun name. If you lose your thumb, I'm going to take that down. So I'm going to veto that.
We
No.
all have thumbs except him.
He was playing Super Meat Boy and he beat him off. Tim was going to do something cool and be like, oh, what do you play at the moment? And he'd be like, fatherhood. Just like, go down the room. Just walking down.
Responsibilities as a provider.
No, you can't do it next time because you just fucking done it now.
That's true. Anyway, we have been Jamie.
Bye.
Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe so we can get out there and do it.
I like my day job. It's really good.
He's lying.